Hello and welcome to Soul in Balance and this week's card reading video. Now I might just reshuffle all those again. Now we have a new moon in Aries tomorrow, which is really exciting. So it's like the new moon of all the new moons because it's the very start of the astrological calendar and it's the first new moon for the astrological cycle. So very, very important, very, very exciting. And as we know, there is just a lot going on in the world at the moment. Should I comment about the Will Smith thing? Everybody's talking about it. But for me, I just see it as it's a very good display of Mercury going into Aries. Like even on the weekend, I had a bit of moment because it's finally like the truth needs to come out. Finally we need to get angry and have boundaries, or I don't know, let go of some of that anger or some of whatever's been building up that we haven't addressed. So I feel like there was a lot of those moments, especially this week. But if you want my personal opinion, which is not going to be popular because, I don't know. For me, I think it's either staged because, obviously Hollywood isn't really that popular lately. Everything's about social media and people, making money themselves, not needing to be famous or, to be a model or to be an actor or something, to be noticed, to make a lot of money, to be wealthy. So I don't know if this was a way to, or some kind of distraction to the people. I don't know. It's very interesting. It could be staged, or I do believe that, Will Smith's partner has some form of MPD, which, maybe a lot of women might think that's a bit harsh to say, but if you have a look at the video, you can see that Will is laughing at the joke, and then, she's pretty pissed. And, obviously they've got their own history in that, but I don't really want to bang on about celebrity stuff. That's really not who I am. Yeah, so, we all can have those rough moments this week, next week, even for the whole month. Sometimes we let things go and we let things slide, and, and then finally things just come up, and that's what Aries is. Hey Greg, how you going? Aries is just I don't care. I'm saying how I feel. I'm going to get it off my chest. You need to freaking hear it, or I need to get it out, whatever it is, so interesting times. But today the moon is conjunct Chiron. Sorry, not the moon. The sun is conjunct Chiron, and Chiron is where we're wounded within ourselves and collectively. So I thought it was a good idea today just to talk about, that we can be experiencing trauma come up, we can be experiencing insecurities come up, or wounding or something like that, where we never felt good enough, or where we've compensated for some kind of wounding. So just be really beautiful with yourself today and understand that you are amazing and you can achieve anything and you can have anything you want. It doesn't matter what you've experienced or what programming you have. You can change that. You can be who you want to be. And just something that's really important that, I had a bit of a reflection on my life today, and just how we need outside approval. And Aries is that thing of, I don't need anyone's approval. I'm just going to do me. I'm just going to, go this direction. I'm going to pave the way. I'm just going to love myself and do my own thing. And it made me remember, before I did all this spiritual stuff, when I was younger, I used to do promo work. So I used to do promotional work for BMW, Yamaha, the motorcycle industry. And it's an industry that's fairly male dominated, you get a lot of attention, so much attention. And I can tell you, it doesn't make you happy, other people telling you you're beautiful, other people telling you you're great, or other people thinking you're the best. It doesn't make you feel good, I am more happy within myself just talking to you guys, and helping you guys, or, you know, just having someone to, you know, connect to in some kind of way with, you know, what we're experiencing in the world right now. I'm more happy doing that than what I was, you know, millions, or not millions, so many people liking my photos, or, you know, commenting on like what I was wearing or what I was doing, or, you know, things like that. Like, I think we kind of miss it, especially with, you know, so much social media input, and how everything is very social media and has to be an instant like, a dopamine hit. So we have to have all these people liking us or approving us, and, you know, and that's society's fault, really, you know, like, and we're all kind of, you know, bringing that on. But yeah, just don't worry about what anyone thinks. Just do you, you know, like even just doing these videos, like, you know, a lot of people have said to me, Alicia, you should be in film, you should be famous, you should have more followers, you should have all these things. But, you know, I have a look at my birth chart, and in my birth chart, I've got, you know, like Pluto in the 5th house. I have it in Libra. So I've had lifetimes of being famous, of being a queen, of being noticed, of being on the stage, you know, like, and, you know, yes, maybe early in this life I did enjoy doing that too to some degree, you know, but now with, you know, my polarity point of Pluto is Aries 11th house, which is just being that spiritual warrior, just connecting to humanity. And, you know, I'm happy doing that. And I feel like we all just need to take a step back and just look at our lives and realize we don't need any of these external things, that we can just be happy just doing our own thing and going on our soul journey, and, you know, just loving ourselves and really addressing these insecurities and knowing that they came from somewhere, you know, like maybe it come from a past life dynamic, maybe it come from programming in this life, maybe, you know, we can't really tell, you know, where all this stuff comes from, but we can change it. You know, we can, you know, start with reprogramming our subconscious mind. We can say nicer things to ourselves throughout the day. We can associate with people that are better for us to be associating with. And we can really check in with ourselves and say, hey, am I looking for external approval doing this? Do I need this external approval to make myself feel better? And I can tell you, like, from, you know, from when I was younger, you know, in my teens and, you know, halfway through my 20s of, you know, doing all that promo work and having all that attention, I was so empty, more empty than any time, any point in my life. So, you know, like, just love you. That's all that matters, is that you just love you, you know. And I posted a video from Trent Shelton in below in my page, just, you know, how you should just love you. And, you know, some people in your life really don't love you, you know, like, they're just there for what you can give them, and that you just need to love you and do what's best for you and be real to yourself, you know, because that's all that matters. And especially right now with the sun in Chiron, and we're having this new moon in Aries, just be yourself. And continue just to be yourself, and don't worry about what anyone thinks, and just be real and just be true, because that's all that matters, you know. That's what's magnetic, is when you're real, you know. Like, everybody, we live in a society at the moment where everybody's just fake. Everybody is fake, and, you know, everyone's modified because that's what they think is acceptable. And, you know, stand out, be different, you know. But anyway, I don't want to go too much more onto that, but I just felt it was really important that we all just realize that we're releasing a lot of old traumas, and, you know, like, we're removing these old hurts at the moment and starting a new cycle, and really take advantage of this time, this energetic time. Like, don't get me wrong, we can change any time. You know, like, we can change it within the next hour. We can decide to change tomorrow. We can decide to change next week or next month or next year, whatever it is. But this is a great time when the planets are on your side to make these changes, you know. So this is a really great time just to release these old traumas, or these old things that hold us back, you know, or make us, or how we tell ourselves that we're not good enough. You know, this is a time of Aries to move forward, to have courage, and to move forward with pride, and know that we're worthy and we deserve what we want. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Now, this week has been pretty heavy, and yeah, I think over the weekend as well. yeah, so we had Venus and Saturn conjunction, which probably made us all feel like really stuck. Like I know personally I felt very stuck, and then now with Saturn conjunct Mars, so I'm supposed to be moving house now, but it's been delayed 2 weeks, you know, and you know, Mars, which is action, Saturn, which is blocks, so it's just like, oh my god, like let's just get things moving. Yeah, so we could feel very restricted at the moment. We could feel like what we want isn't happening, and yeah, we just might feel really frustrated, you know, like things have been quite heavy. So just understand that, you know, Saturn is really there just to say, is it what you really want? If it is what you really want, you need to commit and you need to figure out a road to get there, you know? So it's not, Saturn's not just like, no, you can't have that. Here's a block. I'm going to make your life difficult and make you frustrated. No, it's like, if you really want that, you have to work for that, you know? So that's definitely what's been going on at the moment. So, oh my God. But I'll get to the card reading now after all that rambling. Hi, Colin. How you going? Long time no see, buddy. So I don't know if anybody wants a card today for this, because we do have the new moon. New moon, new direction, new times coming. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so we have spirals of manifestation. We have Sekhmet, which is be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Yes, that is true. And we also have Dana, focused intentions. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Wow. And we've also got a few tarot cards here, which is Seven of Wands. We've got the Page of Pentacles, we've got the Five of Swords, and we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Now, okay, so I'll get to the tarot cards last. But spirals of manifestation. So everything in life, even life itself, comes in a spiral. So as things grow, it goes in a spiral. As a baby develops, it goes in a spiral. Everything is a spiral. The way plants grow, everything is a spiral. And even lessons and trauma and everything comes back in a spiral. So you know how sometimes we learn a lesson and then it comes back in the exact same way, so then we still kind of have to get the lesson. And the same with manifesting. So, you know, like when we start on the road to manifesting what we want, you know, those old outcomes and those old situations are going to present themselves, you know, so you kind of push through those old limiting beliefs, you know. And you know, some of the trauma and things we've experienced and some of the things that's in our birth chart, you know, like they're things that we're probably going to experience our whole life. You know, but the more times we work at it, the more times we have boundaries, the more times we say no, the more times we learn, you know, the stronger we get. So when these things come up, you know, they're not as difficult. So, and the same with, you know, manifesting. So if you're trying to manifest a better life or change the way you think or, you know, change your attitude to something or whatever it is, just understand that it's just part of life that you're going to be faced with oppositions and faced with this reoccurring theme that you have to overcome. So just keep that in mind with any kind of manifesting or anything, you know, along those lines. Now, Sekhmet, be strong, and yeah, Dana, focused intention. So, you know, going along with this manifestation thing, going along with focused intentions and to be strong, it's all the same thing, you know, it's all the same Aries message of initiating something, of manifesting something. Because if we think about what Aries is like newborn baby and how the newborn baby comes through that birth canal, you know, or, you know, the warrior that goes and starts sparks a journey, and it's all those types of things. It's a spark of creation. So just understand that Aries and manifesting is very very connected to each other. So this is a great time for manifesting, and just understand that yes, those spirals of the old does come, and we do have to face that opposition. But if we stay focused and stay strong with what we want and what we want to manifest, if we just keep pushing through, what we want will occur. And oh God, this difficult batch of cards that have just come flying out. So we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is initiating something new. The Seven of Wands, which is being guarded. Five of Seven. I would say I feel like there's a lot of obstacles for people, which we have all kind of experienced with all this action with Saturn. So Saturn and Venus, Saturn and Mars, and then the moon going through there, and it's right on top of Juno. So it can feel like, what we're trying to create, we've just had so much pushback or so much struggle, or like rejection or redirection and things like that. And we have seen a lot of breakups, especially during that Venus-Saturn conjunction, because Saturn is very cold, and it makes us get really real about what we want. And when Venus, which is the planet of love and beauty and all those types of things, meet Saturn, it's just like, wow, have I actually been seeing this partner for what they really are, or this situation? So we can be facing a lot of that stuff, and that's why Saturn is like commitment. It's like, is this what you really want? Because if it is what you really want, you have to work for it. And when we have these realizations that maybe this situation or this person or this thing or this job or whatever it is isn't really what we want, this is a time where we need to reflect and redirect on what we want. But in relationships, I think at the moment too, we're wanting to start new cycles in relationships, and go new directions and do new things. So we can feel like there are some setbacks. So yeah, definitely at this time, don't give up on what you want. What you want, the Page of Pentacles then moving into the Seven of Pentacles is really, you will reap the rewards of what you want if your heart's truly in it, if it's what you want and you're happy to do the work. But yeah, it can just feel like things are just out of our control at this present time. But yes, that's pretty much it, guys. Oh, you want a card, Greg? Yeah, sure. I've had transiting Saturn opposing my natal Mars. Well, so have I. I've had transiting Saturn opposing my Venus, which has been terrible. It's like, like lack of money, lack of support, lack of like everything. It's like, oh my God, it's like the world became like cold and harsh like overnight. But don't worry, Greg, we'll get there, we'll get what we want. Okay, so card for Greg. Do you want an oracle, Greg, or do you want a tarot card? I'll get you an oracle. This is the Radical Rebels deck, so maybe there'll be a radical message for you come through. Well, that's too many. My leg's falling asleep. And these cards are too new, so cards just don't come flying out. Oh, there we go. We'll get these two. Okay, so we've got big, bold vision and power of attraction. So be bold, Greg, and know that you're powerful at this time. Even though it feels like Saturn's against you, Saturn is working for you to make sure that you get what you really want, not what you think that you want. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I hope you have a really great rest of the week, and my leg's gonna die. But I will speak to you soon. Okay, bye.